Giannis Antetokounmpo is having arguably the best season of his career, especially after the terrible start the team had to begin the season. Giannis has led the Bucks from Eastern Conference basement all the way to the 5 seed in the surprisingly competitive East with a 21-17 record. He just dropped his 50th career triple-double against the Red Hot Kings and led the Bucks to another win. And in this game, he had 33 points, 13 assists, and 11 rebounds on 14 for 23 shooting. And he's averaging 31.5 points on 60% shooting from the field, as well as 9.8 rebounds and 5 assists a game for the season, and has looked incredible while leading this team into competition in the Eastern Conference. There's been a lot of games where the Bucks roster just simply has not shown up, and Giannis has had to absolutely carry them through certain stretches of this season and even throughout games while other players may step up in certain quarters or halves. Giannis has had to play his absolute best for this team to even be in contention for a playoff spot. And throughout this season, he's been extremely effective and efficient, and he's also doing this and averaging these stats in a traditional way and not taking many threes a game, which makes his stat line even more impressive. He scored 33 points against the Kings with 0 threes made and scored 41 points on the elite defense of the Orlando Magic last week with 0 threes made as well. And Giannis has been arguably the best or second best player in the entire NBA this season, and right now is in the middle of the MVP race alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic. And if you look at what this team would be without him, he has a very legitimate case for the MVP award, because while Damian Lillard is having an okay season, he isn't living up to the standards that he had while in Portland, and he's been very streaky, especially throughout the first couple months of this NBA season. And without Giannis, this team would be horrendous, because Chris Middleton, while he's been in the lineup, has been very streaky, and he has missed also a lot of time. And the role players that played so well on the Bucks 2021 NBA championship team, such as guys like Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez, just have not been as good this season or last season as they were during that run. And that's just due to this team getting older, and that's concerning for the Bucks, but that's not to take away from what Giannis has done so far this season. And he has put them right in the middle of the Eastern Conference playoff race. And I do think that the Bucks have a chance to really contend and make a surprise run to a deep playoff run, possibly an Eastern Conference final appearance, if Giannis can play the way he is right now, because he's also so good on the defensive end and can guard both guards, wings, and bigs at times. And with Giannis playing this well, if he can even get average performances from his teammates, the Bucks have a very good chance to win. So if they can start to click and really come together in the back half of the season, the Bucks really do have a chance to contend, especially with major question marks surrounding teams like the New York Knicks and even the Cleveland Cavaliers at times, despite their really good record. And the Eastern Conference is honestly wide open and has a lot of potential for movement, and even a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers is known to fall apart in the back half of the season. And I'm not saying Cleveland necessarily will, but with Giannis playing as well as he is, this team always has a shot, and it's going to be fun to watch the Milwaukee Bucks on the back half of their schedule. And if Damian Lillard can play like an all-star caliber player, which he already is and has proven to be, this team could be really scary, especially with a lot of depth stepping up, such as possibly Brook Lopez going back to his old form, or Bobby Portis playing elite defense and shooting threes. Let me know if you think that the Bucks are actual contenders in the Eastern Conference. Let me know this in the comment section below, and God bless you. Have an amazing day, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. God bless.